Welcome to Eve Elements. Welcome one and all. Disclaimer, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. The energy is exchangeable, interchangeable, intermingling. Roles can be flipped, switched, reversed. Take the parts that fit, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Christmas riding side, knock the door. Give it up no more. I'm thinking that Michael Jackson thing I'm seeing on TikTok. Like, what? The crap is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I probably think I'm wide low. No, bitch. Wide. My boobies are wide. No, bitch. Stop looking. So anyway. So what's Virgo Capricorn? What y'all got going on here? Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. You may feel nothing has gone wrong. You're trusting the process, that this connection is divinely timed. So you're not with someone right now that you're supposed to be with. Earth signs. You're not with the person you're supposed to be with, and you're running out of patience, or either they are. Somebody is running out of patience. There's nothing wrong with the communication. There's nothing wrong with the connection and y'all not speaking. The problem is everything is in divine timing. Why you're not speaking to this person, or why they're not speaking to you. Anything else? Yeah, new love here. So, I feel like you could have put a love interest on the back burner because you ran into someone new. Right? And you were being impatient about trying to be with this soulmate from your past lives. So, your past life soulmate, you put on the back burner, earth signs, for this new love you chilling with right now. Okay, I feel like the past life soulmate, you've known each other before. You were with them in the past life and you were with them in this life, but you put them on the back burner like, wait. You want someone to wait for you, but let me tell you something. Your time is limited to the end of this year with anybody waiting on your ass. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nobody's gonna wait for you, okay? While you sit and play the field, or while you sit and play around, or while you sit and be married and miserable. Nobody's gonna wait for you, period. This person gonna pull back their energy. This soulmate of yours, they will pull back their energy. It's time to disconnect from the world here. And they won't trust you. Trust is valuable. Okay? Trust is, why I say it like that? Trust is very valuable. Because when you trust in someone, you're opening up yourself to being vulnerable to that person, to vulnerability. And when someone is vulnerable with you, that means they really trust you. They really love you. They got that, it's solid, right? Or they feel as if it's a solid connection. When that trust is gone, because you made somebody feel so freaking vulnerable, and then you went and upped yourself and you dealing with someone else, or you dealing with the person, whatever, right? But you know that you ain't supposed to be dealing with them. You're supposed to be dealing with this person here. And they trusted you enough to whatever reason. You made them feel vulnerable to bring their guards down, break their walls down. And then you betrayed that trust. Now that person's walls go back up. Now they don't trust you or anybody. You did that. All right? And then also they're at fault for letting you, earth signs, overstep their boundaries. Okay? You crossed somebody's boundaries here. You put someone on the back burner, believing that they will forever wait for you until you finish sowing your wild royal oats. And this person is retreating. They're pulling back their energy. They're disconnecting and pulling back their power because they don't trust you, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is you. Holy Spirit, Ark of the Covenant. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current situation here. So I feel like you want to renew something with the person that you put on the back burner, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You want to be clearly honest with someone. You want to make sure there's no deception, no third parties in this connection between you and this person that has lost trust for you. I feel like y'all at a distance across the ocean of water, a body of water. You at a physical distance from this person. If someone was in a mist and you put someone on the back burner for somebody else, I see you getting rid of that so-called third party, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But there's red flags all up and through here. I feel like this person don't trust you because you put them on the back burner. I feel like, yes, they're solid when it comes to waiting for you, but at the end of the day, once you finally make your rounds and finally come through, whatever they have for you is out the door. The trust, out the door. The loyalty remains to be seen, baby. This person wants to talk to you. You want to talk to this person? What reason? You want to have an honest heart-to-heart conversation with this person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth signs. I feel like you will have this conversation. This conversation, it will be had. Yeah, y'all both at a physical distance with each other. You want to bridge the gap here. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for relationship to actually be sustainable. And you trying to figure out how to close the gap because you're at a distance from this person here. You're at a physical distance, Earth sign, from your soulmate. You're physically distant from your soulmate here. And you trying to figure out how to bridge the gap, how to close that gap between you and this person. And this is what the honest conversation will be about. Okay? Somebody is relocating. Somebody is moving across a body of water. They're coming towards the soulmate that actually is for them. So somebody here is leaving one situation and going into another. So if you're married, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you will divorce that person and you will be with your soulmate because the person you married to is not your soulmate. If you're dating someone, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the person you with, you're having fun with, you're hanging out, you're going to the clubs, you're partying, you're cuckoo, kiki, ha ha, but it's not your soulmate. It's fucking karmic. You're going to be, sooner or later, if you don't do it, you don't want the universe to separate you from this person because if the universe intercedes in breaking you apart from this person to put you with your fucking soulmate, it's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt the universe. Okay? So lingering on to somebody because you're familiar with them, baby. Prepare for heartbreak. The universe will intercede and separate you two physically from that karmic. I see heartbroken, moodiness. Unrequited love, troublemaker. What I say? You about to break up with this person, and when you break up with them, they're gonna be a troublemaker in your love life. This karmic, because you're pulling your love back and you're giving it to someone else. Overthinking, scared, boring, deadbeat. Yeah, someone's scared of this breakup. Someone knows you're about to break up with them. Six of Swords, they trying to keep you stuck with them. Someone that you want to break up with is trying to keep you stuck with them. Someone you're trying to divorce, Earth signs, wants you stuck with them. They're not trying to divorce you. They're going to argue tooth and nail in order to not get this damn divorce. Get the divorce. Faithlessness, discouragement, insecurity. They're very insecure because they're in despair, right? You're their cash cow. Obsession, immaturity, vanity, bad news. There's some bad news to them that you're about to tell this person. The bad news is you're breaking up with them, you're divorcing them, you're leaving them. And they don't want to hear it. They're going to try to figure a way how to get you stuck in problems, get you stuck with the police, get you stuck with whatever's. And there's a confession, caught red-handed. Yeah, I feel like you're going to confess you're in love with somebody else and you are not in love with them. You're unhappy and you want a divorce. You're divorcing this person. You're deading that situation with the death card in the custody verse. It's over. You know, you're not reconciling with this person. There'll be irreconcilable differences. It's a divorce, it's a breakup, it's separation. If you're not married, you're breaking up with somebody. With that being said, Eve Elements here. Blessed be.